Hello and welcome to Nick and Kristen in the podcast. We are a married former morning show that are now doing a podcast here. I'm Nick, that's Kristen, and we have a daughter that's 7. And we used to do a radio show on a country radio station. And so we are immersed in country music and the country music artists that come along. And we don't like all of them, we'll be honest.
Sure.
But there are some that we do enjoy, like Dolly Parton.
Oh, Dolly put out a video on TikTok and like social media the other day, basically saying like, hey, everybody, I'm canceling my Las Vegas residency. She had postponed it for a while, but she's decided to cancel it due to her health. And she basically said that she's responding well to treatments and medications, even though she didn't say what she was sick with.
Yeah.
And that she basically likened herself to like a classic car. She's like, sometimes they look beautiful on the outside, but you got to pop the hood and replace the engine and replace the pistons and replace the brakes. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Dolly, what's going on?
How many things are replacing in there? But yeah, I guess kidney stones was one of them.
Yes.
And so that on top of something else, which sounds a lot like the C word.
Yeah, it does.
And
it sounds
so,
like cancer.
yeah.
She said that the medication that she's on, that she's responding well to, makes her like fuzzy headed. And so she was like, I can't be on stage and have my head swimming. And it's like, oh my gosh, she's 88 years old.
Yeah.
So I mean, and cancer comes for everybody, it feels like. I mean, we all know somebody. And so, I mean, it makes sense, but gosh, it was like the whole time I was just like, it's worse than not telling us, like, because now I feel like I just don't know what's going on with her.
But I think that it's good that she's doing the videos herself.
Yeah.
And it's not like her camp that's saying, like, Dolly's going to take some time. It's like, no, she's at least getting in front of the camera. You see her happy, smiling face.
I know.
And her charming personality. And you're like, okay, Dolly. But, you know.
But even if you replace the engine, the classic car is going to go at some point. And I think that's sad because, like, she's been such an icon for so long.
Yeah.
She's so beloved. And she's probably the most unproblematic, problematic celebrity that there is. Like, ask anybody if they hate Dolly Parton.
She has kept her reputation intact. Like she may be a huge pain in the ass, but she has put the things in place that show that she's not, and her reputation is great. She stays out of the light for bad things. And, I mean, good for her. She's like an old pro. All the old pros know how to handle the media.
They really do.
Like,
She's
you never hear anything
excellent.
bad about Reba. You never hear
Right.
anything bad about, like, all the old, cool country artists. Like, they just kind of... George Strait, you never hear anything about George Strait? He's, like, one of the biggest stars in the world. He doesn't do anything. You never see pictures of him walking down the street. Like, he doesn't walk down the street. So,
no, exactly. Like, but it was something Nick and I, when we were in Nashville a couple months ago, we immediately said to ourselves, like, I don't think Dolly's doing good because her name was all over Nashville, like billboards of hers. We went to the Music Hall of Fame and like she had her own perfume and makeup and jewelry and clothing line. And we were like, wow, her name is being licensed a lot.
Yeah, they're putting her name on a lot of stuff lately.
And we were like, she's in a position where she doesn't need probably any money. I don't know why she would need that. And you even brought it up. You're like, unless they're preparing for the end, or she has hired somebody that's going to be taking over her like icon status or her name following her death, right?
When Dolly dies, the Dolly brand dies with her.
Right, and that they're building it now so that it will sustain down the road. And so that made me sad because I was like, that does seem like it could be plausible.
It was one of the two things. It's either that or a lot of people get taken advantage of when they're older and don't understand things. So like, I hope it doesn't seem like it with the fact that she's releasing videos and things.
Yeah,
but
I don't think so.
But you never know. Like, there could be someone behind the scenes forcing her to sign these things, even though she might not be a right of mine. But she seems
sharp as a tack. Yeah. So I don't know about that, but I was just like, oh gosh, I hope she's not trying to make a bunch of money because she knows she's going to go and it's going to charity.
But it's
or
all
that
for
they're
charity,
building the
so
brand.
that's good. Yeah,
she's donating it all to charity. But like, that building of the brand so it can live on to fund all these things that she's taking care of. But we'll keep you updated if we hear anything. But I'm sure it'll be national news.
I think it's just a point in life that you get to where you're like, all right, well, now I've got to start thinking about what I'm leaving behind.
I know.
And
right?
Dolly, at least Dolly's doing it. She's getting all the ducks in a row herself, I hope.
I know.
And
we should start doing that.
And we should. We got to get something big named after us so we can live on
I
forever.
meant more like get our wills together or something. No one's naming anything after us.
Right, yeah. There's a story called, I have it written in my notes, called Lily in the Shell.
Yeah.
Like a week ago, Kristen was like, remind me to tell you about Lily in the Shell.
Yeah.
So, Kristen, tell me about Lily in the Shell.
Okay, so first of all, like Nick and I planned this vacation that we're going on a Disney cruise in August. This was before the layoffs. And we had already told Lily about it. And so after we lost our jobs in radio, we kind of said, are we still doing this? But we had already told her. She's very excited about it.
We can't not do it now.
So we're like, okay, we got to do this, right? And it's a Bahamas like 3-day thing. We leave out of Florida. We go to the private Disney island. Ooh. And so there's like a private beach and all this kind of stuff. Well, Lily's big dream is she wants to find a conch shell.
Yes.
She loves the conch shell. She loves Moana. Moana blows into it. Maui blows into it. Like she says, you're supposed to hear the ocean if you hold it up. Like, and she always, whenever we went to the Oregon coast, she's always like, do you think we'll find a conch shell? And I was like, no, like we don't live in conch shell territory, right?
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't want to find a conch shell?
Of course,
like,
it would be
everyone wants to walk down the beach and be like,
amazing.
oh my God, huge conch shell.
And even if she did find a conch shell like in the wild, a part of me wouldn't bring it home because they're homes to giant snails and slugs.
Yeah.
And so like you don't know nobody's home. I mean, like I'm not bringing it home. Like,
no.
I mean, like it would die in there, obviously, but I'm not like going to scoop anything out of a shell. But so here's my thing.
Okay.
Do we buy a conch shell and like hide it in the sand when we go to the beach and let her discover it and just completely let her mind go crazy thinking she found this perfectly intact, beautiful conch shell? Because that was my plan. And now I'm really second guessing it.
Well, I think it's a great idea. I think it's a great gesture. I think it's going to be something that she remembers forever.
Yes.
Like it will be magical. Like, do we go out of our way to make our kids' lives magical? Sure. Yeah, this is tough because like I feel if it does become like a hardcore memory,
yes,
when she's 22, we have to be like, we put that conch shell
now,
there.
why would we ever have to tell her?
That's true. We wouldn't have to tell her.
She would never have to know.
But would we feel guilty about it like the whole time?
No, because it's my whole thing was like, I want to give her a magical childhood.
Yeah.
One where she has the innocence and that she doesn't have to grow up too fast. And even if she was 25 showing off this conch shell to people, like who's going to be like, well, I don't know if the Bahamas have that. Like everyone would be like, oh, cool. It's not that cool of a thing.
I don't know if we can do it at the Bahamas though. I don't think that, because the way you have to plan that, assuming we're the only one on this beach, because like you would set it down, you'd have to immediately after setting it down, going, "Hey, look, there it is."
Well, yeah,
and then hope no other kid runs over.
The plan would be is like I would be off digging, you would be just distracting her. Maybe we're building a sandcastle. I would bury it in the sand and then be like, "Lily, come help me," and then have her dig in the area and then have her slowly. What's this?
Yeah.
What is this? Oh my gosh, it's a conch shell! And like have this memory because she would be so excited about it.
That's true.
Okay, here's
it
the
wouldn't
thing.
just be sitting on the side of the
Here's
water.
The thing.
Okay.
So like, let me talk this out. Maybe I can process this that while we're all kind of going through this. So like she discovers it becomes magical.
Yeah.
Let's say at 25, she discovers that it was us. I'm not going to tell her. You're not going to tell her. How's she going to know? But she discovers it's us.
Okay.
Either it's like, you lied to me. What else are you lying about? Or it's my parents love me so much that they buried a conch shell for me to find because it was magical. Now, here's the flip side to this.
Okay.
Are we injecting too much magic into the life where she thinks magical things will just happen to her? And I mean, what's wrong with that at the end of the day? But also like, do we say like, oh, honey, like, no, conch shells aren't in the Bahamas. Like, you can't find them. You have to go to the Cape of Africa to find those.
Are we setting her expectations too high?
Yes. Like, are we filling too many dreams?
Yeah.
Like fulfilling too many of them that she starts to believe everything she wants, she gets.
It gives her a confidence level,
I
right?
know, but like that's but why shouldn't she go through the world thinking, hey,
exactly.
if I want something, I should get it.
Yeah, the alternative is beating her down with life. So
I know.
where it's like you never find anything magical. Life sucks no matter what you do, no matter where you go. You're not going to find anything you actually want to find. Or she can find a conch shell and like talk about it.
What should I do?
Well, are there no conch shells in this island?
I have no idea.
Well, you keep saying that.
I know, but it's like, but I know that they're not on the Oregon coast, right?
They might
you know what
be.
I mean?
I don't know.
But I imagine that they would be more tropical. Like they'd be in like the Bahamas or the Caribbean, or maybe it is like Cape of Africa or something like that. I don't know where you could find it. Okay, you're looking it up right now.
Conch shells can be found in the wild along Caribbean beaches, the Florida Keys, the Bahamas, and Bermuda.
Okay.
Particularly during the low tide after storms for guaranteed legal and non-living options there are readily available. You can buy them.
You can buy them on, whatever.
Okay. I mean, they're cool.
And I've looked into it. It's $25. And that, I know we're unemployed, but at the end of the day, it's like, wouldn't this just be mind-blowing for her to experience?
I think so,
every time we watch Moana, she goes, oh, I would love to find a conch shell.
Who wouldn't want to find
we
it?
all would. I have an opportunity to make that happen.
Will
but
you,
is that
will
making
you
me
feel
crazy?
guilty and feel like it's a lie, though? Like,
I don't feel guilty at all.
Will you look at the conch shell and she's like, oh my God, I can't believe, look how lucky I am. And then you go like, I buried a conch shell for you and you still won't eat your damn peas.
I know. I mean, I'm certainly not going to throw it against her.
Yeah.
But I have a Lily journal that I write in.
Are you going to write it in?
And I'll probably write like, by the way, I don't know. Is that a bad idea? Because I'm going to give it to her when she's 18.
Thing. Yeah, it's a fun little thing that she can read and discover. I think it'd be cute. I think if she does discover it, and I think that she will, she'll realize how much we went out of our way to make her childhood magical.
She was.
And how mad can you be at that? If like my parents came to me and like, hey, you know that this thing that you remember forever, like I made that happen.
Like I made that happen because I knew it was going to be so magical.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you think? Like leave a comment because I after talking about this and processing it, I feel like I should just do it.
Yes.
So I'm talking myself into it. But if there's something I'm not considering, please let me know.
Well, what if you ruin other kids' vacation?
Well, I know. She's going to be like, oh my God.
All the other kids looking at like,
I'll be like, parents,
Mom,
no.
She found a conch shell. Dig! And you dig up the whole beaches.
They can dig all they want. You can find them in the Bahamas.
Apparently,
so maybe it's just the
what
lucky
if she finds
kid.
a real conch shell? Like, what if that's a thing?
Fabulous. Then she'll have two.
Have you heard of these Nee-Doh things? I know you have one, right? You have one that looks like, And so apparently they are being microwaved.
Oh, gosh.
And it's bad.
Yeah,
like,
don't do
bad.
that. So the Nee-Dohs, by the way, are like fidget toys.
Yeah.
They're squishy. They're squishy little balls. I have one that's a cube.
Here, I have a video of it.
Here's please.
Here's what a Nee-Doh is. It's these little squishy cubes.
Yeah. They're like for stress or for ADHD, anything to kind of like focus
They're
on.
like the hot thing on TikTok, and like everybody wants one of these things, and they look fun. And I guess if you, according to TikTok, if you warm them, they become stretchier, which is not accurate. So do not do that.
Yeah.
One of these kids was putting one in the freezer and then putting it in the microwave.
Oh my gosh.
And since it's silicone on the outside, she didn't realize how hot the stuff inside had become.
Yes.
And so her friend squeezed it and it exploded and went all over her face and burned her. Yeah. So do not microwave your Nee-Dohs. Like,
I mean, why would you do that?
It's one of those stupid trends.
I understand,
it's
but
like
just
you want to
don't
make it
do
more
it.
malleable. Kids don't know. She's stupid. She's 10.
Get some Play-Doh or some slime. Like the whole point of this is it's supposed to snap back to place.
Yeah.
I have to say though, because I bought a couple for my office,
Yeah.
and when I have kids that have ADHD. I have adults that have ADHD. Everybody goes for those first. And everyone just spends all session just like pulling it. And then afterwards, they always goes, that was really fun.
Yeah.
Like even my adult clients, they're just like, they're knocking your fidget toys out of the way and they're just like playing with them now. And they are super fun.
It seems like they've been around for forever. Like I feel like this is nothing new.
It's not.
It's just like all of a sudden, these ones in particular are better quality, or like I don't know.
I wouldn't even say that. It's the social media aspect of it, because also really popular right now are the glitter dumplings. And the glitter dumplings have been around for forever. If you don't know what they are, they're very similar to Nee-Dohs, but they look like a dumpling. They come in like a little basket, and you open it up. It's got a little face, and they either have like Orbeez or glitter or anything in it. You just mess with them.
It's presentation.
They used to sell the glitter dumplings at the dollar store or the Dollar Tree, and it was like $1.25 max for one of these things. But then like some people on TikToks, there's a gold glitter dumpling. That's the rare one.
Of course.
There's like a couple people that were like,
put in rare versions, and there you go.
Yeah. They would buy like the entire case of the glitter dumplings. They'd open them up live on TikTok, and they would be like, oh, we didn't get the gold one. And it just became like opening Pokemon cards.
We're so starved for attention, and like that treasure hunting thing is just somewhere inside all of us.
We all want the rare thing. We all want to discover thing. We all want our own conch shell that we can find. And so they became really popular with people using them for content. But then like the kids started being like, I want a glitter dumpling.
Yeah.
And then they started selling out everywhere. And now they're $5 a piece.
Of course. I mean, we got to come up with something and do that because they just advertised well.
I
They
know.
marketed well.
They did
So,
a great job. Yeah. You got to have one rare one.
Exactly. So there's a rare hidden episode of the Nick and Kristen in the podcast.
You have to listen to all of them 3 times to see if you can find it.
You have to subscribe and pay.
Okay.
There's a Patreon. No, there's not.
No, there's not.
We're never going to charge you for this garbage. So we're just ending.
Please.
But thank you for listening and thank you for watching. And we'll talk to you tomorrow.